Well, my pollen mixing machine has run into a problem and set me back a day or so of working on it. So I mixed up a batch, got it mixing good, and the paddle quit spinning. And this thing was full of pollen patty. I wanted a little more syrup in it, but it had stopped. So there's a pin right back here that runs through the shaft that comes from the motor into the paddle. There's a pin here that goes into this end to hold the shaft. So you can pull this pin out and take the paddle out to clean things. Well, this hadn't moved in many years, and it's just jammed in there. So I had to get it loose and pull it out, then pull the paddle out. Then the pin that runs through there was shattered, and actually what I found was one little nub that somebody had tack welded on there. And in order to do that, you have to do that while the tub is on, because the tub won't slide on with that pin sticking out. So they didn't get a very good weld. And I drove on the pin with a hammer and a punch trying to get it out of there, and it wasn't coming. So I was thinking I was going to end up having to try to weld some pins on too, till I got to thinking that there must be a set screw. Cleaned a little more on the shaft, and sure enough, there was a set screw holding it in. But the set screw wouldn't come out, so I had to grind through it with cut-off wheel, get it out, got a new pin in, got this thing all freed up where it'll work, except the nylon bushing in the end here is supposed to go in further, but it won't right now. And I need to get this thing running, so I'm not going to take it apart and try to figure that bushing out right now. I'll do that the next time I disassemble for cleaning. So now the pin slides in and out, but it doesn't go far enough to reach the hole, so I have to have a nail in the hole. Anyway, it's been a chore getting that back in operation, but hopefully now with good, both pins reaching out into that paddle, it's gonna work fine, do well. Have a couple more bolts to try to line up underneath, tighten her down, and we'll be back in pollen patty making business. And my big tote out there with the mixer on it. Bees are stealing some sugar out of the bottom right now, and then I'll mix some more sugar syrup. Been feeding the bees that I took out, where I took out all the cap brood, put them in boxes, and it's just about done emerging. They're doing, a number of the boxes are doing well at drawing out new comb, which is what I wanted, but I have to keep syrup on them. So we'll get some video of that here the next day or so. So that part of the project is working. So we're moving forward. Hot days of August. We were 102 yesterday. We're going to be in the hundreds today, tomorrow. Then it'll start cooling and maybe rain by Friday. So just is what it is. Working and cool in the mornings and in the evenings.